Foremost, it's imperative that everybody is silent during the speech. I know you guys want to all talk to each other. That's great. You got 4 hours to talk to each other. I just asked for about 4 minutes of your undivided attention. Yeah, Lord! Who's ready for my speech? There we go. Anybody over the age of 80, I ask you to go earmuffs. That means like this. Once you go like this, I ask you to hum a tune that you're familiar with so you don't hear my speech. But here we go. Hi, my name is Lorne Gottlieb, and I'm a recovering alcoholic. Oops, I'm sorry, wrong speech. Nobody told me I had to read on this wedding. Sorry, I'll start again. Hey, fellow groomsmen, remember that hooker in New Orleans? Sorry, wrong speech again. Let me clear my throat. Ladies and gentlemen, bear with me, third time's a charm. My name is Lorne Gottlieb. I am the brother of the groom, and by fault, that makes me the man of honor. Woo! Did anyone see the look on Karina's face when I was walking up here? Her anxiety, her anticipation of what I'm going to say. I don't think Brian has seen her bit her lip so hard since the first time I'm sorry, I'm not gonna go there. First and foremost, before I begin my speech tonight, I would like to make a public service announcement. I would like to announce that this wedding has been brought to you by Rolex, Cartier, Christian Louboutin, Holt Renfrew, and Everest Jewelers, who all have experienced a sharp rise in sales attributed to the postal code of H4W2W2. And anticipate future strong sales from postal code H4W3W2. Brian, any thoughts of Freedom 55? Forget about it. Have to turn the page. Was it just me, or did anyone see Louis' uncontrollable crying throughout the wedding ceremony? I have not seen so much water displaced since Hurricane Karina. Oops, sorry, I meant Hurricane Katrina. Louis's tears were those of joy. The joy of no longer having to make an additional car payment. The joy of no longer having to make an additional visa payment. And that of the joy of finally having Karina leave the nest. Or perhaps I have completely misinterpreted Louis's tears to those of sorrow, as the realization that this wedding means I am that much closer to become a member of the family. Hey, Daddy, what's up? But Louis, if it is the former, rest assured that if Karina is anything like her hubby, they may have left the nest, but they certainly have not been forgotten. May I remind you that even though they've been engaged since December and living on their own, my brother still brings home his laundry every Monday night. To be done by Linda, my wonderful cleaning lady. Now think about what I just said. My brother, 28 years old, engaged, living on his own, supporting himself and Karina, still brings home his laundry once a week to be done by my cleaning lady. I know what you're all thinking. Why would my father and I, with such a big house, have a cleaning lady just once a week? But that's a speech for another time, for another occasion. But Karina, I love you. Please note, Dahlia, the next time she goes on vacation, you are not to bring home your laundry to my house. Linda, my cleaning lady, still to this day believes I'm a cross-dresser. As your thongs and G-strings, Victoria's Secret Lace Edition, page 39 of the winter catalog. Great choice, by the way. Ended up in my armoire. When I asked Linda why, she said, "Lord, I thought those were yours." Ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe my brother is marrying a divorce lawyer. Life takes so many twists and turns. And had my father had a crystal ball and was able to foresee his son marrying a divorce lawyer, I am sure he would have waited a decade in order to get the family discount. It's not too soon, it's been 13 years. Most know, ladies and gentlemen, most know that Brian and Karina had their first date at Rose Bowl Bowling Alley. Great establishment in Cotillion. And Brian instantly knew that she was the one. Though, by the way, she handled his bowling balls. And still to this day, she has a firm grasp on those. What most of you don't know is that I, in fact, was the first Gottlieb to lay eyes on Karina. Here we go! Yes. I was 14 years old playing bantam hockey in Côte Saint-Luc. I was that horrible that I had to play on a girls' team. But I will put my ego aside and for now and continue with the story. Karina played defenseman. I, forward. And of course, her twin brother, Mike, a goalie. We would often have practices, and as a result of our positions, we would compete one-on-one against each other. I have to admit, Karina wasn't much of a defenseman. So while Brian is doing this now, I, in fact, was the first Gottlieb to go between her legs. I'll let you think of that about that one. Ladies and gentlemen, there's still more to this speech, believe it or not. On a more serious note, before I end my speech, I would like to say one last story. Not sure if you remember this, Karina, but I will tell this story. It was Labor Day weekend 3 years ago, and I came home to a house in turmoil. Brian and Karina were not seeing eye to eye. And voices were loud, real loud. And I thought this could be the one that ends it all. But as we are witness today, nothing, absolutely nothing can separate these two. Except for maybe a dance floor because they're separated. I digress. Karina, I am not sure if you remember this, but when you texted me apologizing for witnessing this fight, I immediately sent you a text message that read the following. I know this may be a little soon, but I know now that you are single, and I'd really like to take you out for a cup of coffee. And you wrote back, ha ha ha, I really needed the laugh right now. And that is the point of my story. Karina and Brian, it's so much easier if you guys are together, but okay. I want you both to know, anytime now, Karina, that's fine, you can go see Brian. Anytime. Karina and Brian, I want you both to know that I will always be there for you. Both in good times and bad, sickness and in house, to always provide a joke and to cheer you. God has cursed me or bless me with very broad shoulders. And you both are always welcome to use them for laughter, support, and comfort. So may I ask you all to raise a glass and let's toast to the newlyweds. May they celebrate many happy occasions together. Nothing less than health, happiness, and of course good fortune throughout their lives. L'chaim.